welcome to the Real Estate Dakota NZ webcast. Today we are here to talk about the importance of staging your house for sale. A recent Nielsen survey told us that 9 out of 10 people looking for a house to purchase on the internet look for good quality photos. Today I have with me Anthea from Homebase to discuss a little bit about home staging and what we can do to make our house presentable for buyers. Hi Anthea, how are you?
Hi Tammy, thanks for having me along.
Oh, you're welcome.
So we're sitting in a fully staged home here today. Obviously not everyone's home is going to be fully staged because primarily most people still live in their homes when they're selling. So what people can do is a part staging option, or they can just get a professional to come in and actually show them what things they actually need to remove and replace it with something a little bit more modern, something that's going to show the property off to its very best effect. So something that some research that has been done, not here in New Zealand but in the States, the research actually has shown that the houses that were staged sold in half the time.
Wow.
And sold for 15% more.
That's a great percentage more.
Which is fantastic, because it really does show that it does work. And going back to what you were saying about photography, I say to my clients that this is the most important thing, because people nowadays are trolling the internet looking for homes, and they might just sort of boil it down to say 4 houses that they really like, and they'll just go and get in their car and go and see those, because time is so precious to them. Gone are the days when a real estate agent came and picked you up and drove you around and showed you all the houses. That just doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't.
And so it's really key to have things in a home that are very eye-catching for those photographs. It could be something very simple like a bouquet of flowers or some fresh fruit on the kitchen bench, something like that. So it's just having something that's going to stop people in their tracks and actually look at that particular house and draw them into coming and having a look at it.
Exactly, because there's so many houses nowadays that are on the internet. You need something that's actually going to grab their attention, that's going to set them, stand out above the rest of the houses, get your foot in the door to actually get to that open house stage.
That's right. And also, if a house is completely empty, people just can't imagine what it would look like with furniture in it, or they have no imagination at all. So they tend to just skip those houses and go on to something that's interesting to look at. And so that's why if you're living in your home, hire in a few bits and pieces. Hire some art, hire some extra accessories.
Okay, Anthea, so now we're in the living room. What is it that you've done to this space to make it look staged and make it look appealing to the buyers?
Do remember you're selling space. So when people are buying a home, they want to feel that they're getting really good value for money. So what we've done here is we've actually used furniture that's sort of up off the floor on a leg, and then that gives the continuity of being able to see more floor space. Also, because we're in an old villa and people love old floorboards, so keep those sort of exposed. We have used the odd rug just to break up the spaces, because that actually helps to create a little nook for say your seating area. And also, like we've got a lovely sort of indoor-outdoor flow, so particularly in summertime, have some outdoor furniture so people can imagine themselves sitting outside having a barbecue with their friends, and it's creating those little sort of areas that people can imagine themselves enjoying the home in.
Okay, so now we're in the master bedroom. Can you tell us what you've done in here?
Right, well, like with any bedroom that you're staging, you really need to have the bed as the focal point of the room. So as you enter into a room, actually looking into the bed, because that is actually its best view. If you've got a master bedroom that's a little bit small, I would suggest using a double bed rather than a queen bed, because it will still read as a queen bed, but people won't know that it's a double.
It'll make the room look a bit more spacious.
Yeah, there were a few marks on the walls, so what we've done is strategically placed art, so the eye will go to the art and not to the sort of little imperfections.
And what have you done with the colours in here? Have you kept it quite neutral with just a little bit of colour to make it pop, or?
Yeah, I think just, because we've got a wall colour that you've got to be a little bit careful of, because if you use red in here it will go very pink. So we've tried to tone it down by using some neutrals, and then just using the little ducky blue cushions just to add a little bit of colour and something interesting.
Okay, and now we've made our way over to the kitchen. And Anthea, we've really touched base on taking photographs for your house to sell it, but also like to touch base on getting your house ready for an open home.
Yeah, well, open homes are really important. However, I would always say that D-Day is the day of your photographs. So you've really got to be ready pretty much the day before. So when we do our staging, we'd actually come in and do all of the staging, have it photographic ready for the photographer the following day, and then they can come in and do their job, because remember, it's the photographs that will sell it. Your open homes, yes, very, very important. You've got to have everything still looking, just like the photographs.
Yeah.
But just, there are some other things that you've got to take into consideration, like people are buying with all their senses. So make sure the house smells great. You may want to burn some oils or something like that. Something fairly neutral, like could be vanilla or lemon or something like that.
Yeah.
And, because that's another thing that will help people to fall in love with the home.
Thank you for watching, and we'll hope to see you again soon. We will have some more tips for you next week on unconditional.co.nz.